guys, happy Sunday. Happy Resurrection Sunday, that is. Happy Easter to those who say happy Easter. I'm not going to be on here long today. I just wanted to check in. Nothing's changed much with my eating. I actually, this week will be the first week that I'll be back on plan with eating. So I'm just going to continue answering some of the questions that I picked to answer. Last week I left off with what my goal was, what I would do at goal. And the next question is, what diet or plan are you on now? So basically, I am just trying to eat clean, trying to eat within 1,000 to 1,200 calories or less. And this week I will be focusing on dry fasting, because I've been watching videos of people that have lost a lot of weight and they've had a lot of loose skin. I don't have any loose skin. I do have some loose skin. I take that back, but it's still got fat in it. It's not like just hanging skin. That's what I'm saying. I don't have any, like my arm, that's loose skin, but it has a lot of fat in it still. I don't know if when I lose, if that will just tighten up. I do plan on starting to strength train, and I've been looking at hyper keto as a plan. It's pretty much how I already eat when I do stay on plan, because I don't always stay on plan. But hyper keto is just clean keto. It's really just clean eating, and I like that plan. So the next so I would say hyper keto or just clean eating, and continuing to put habits in place that are good for health. Which leads me to the next question, which is, what was the first habit you changed at the start of your weight loss journey? So the first habit that I changed was being consistent. What I had realized was that I've been having some type of healthy journey, healthy habits, health in mind for years and years and years. I mean, since I was in my 20s. And what's been consistent is me not being consistent. So the first thing that I've changed in my plan is being consistent. I have been working out for 2 years, and I've been consistent for 2 years. I don't work out every day. I guarantee you I have worked out at least 4 days a week, every week for the last 2 years. So that's really been consistent. The other thing that has been consistent is staying focused on the journey and not beating myself up day by day. This is a journey. This is a lifestyle. So I'm developing a lifestyle with the way that I approach eating and approach health. So I have been developing a healthy lifestyle by keeping certain things in place, which is making sure that for the most part, that I eat healthy. I'm not saying perfectly, because I have days where I do not. But for the most part, I have had healthy eating as my focus, and drinking water, and not eating things. I don't eat like desserts, cakes, pies, cookies, candies. That's not the norm for me. A couple weeks ago, I think right after I did that boot camp, I had a brownie. That's not something I want to do on a regular basis, but I wanted something and it was here and I had it. But the next day, I'm not looking for another brownie. I am looking to eat according to my plan. And what I mean is, yeah, so I'm learning what I want to do with the eating plan is to, yeah, have things like that on occasion, because there's nothing wrong with enjoying food. I don't want to be obsessed with, I have to eat a certain way, or I'm wrong, or I'm out of order, or, I should punish myself, because that's not living. That is being idealistic and thinking that, you could be that rote and that strict, and it just kind of leads to a binge mentality, which is not something I want to do. If I want to eat something, I should be able to eat it and not feel guilty, because it's available to me, and if I desire it, I should be able to eat it, but not be caught up in it has to look a certain way, or I have to eat this, that, or the other, or I am completely wrong. um so it's working out for me. I tend to, if I'm going to eat off plan, it's on the weekend because something's going on, or just on the weekend when I cut loose a little bit. But usually Sunday, I'm getting my head wrapped around. That's the other thing that changed was, Sunday, me thinking about, well, what am I going to eat this week? What's that going to look like? And meal prepping and planning, food shopping for it. Making sure that I have what I need available. And my needs have changed. So, I have a food list. I have a grocery list that I go by for my basics. And I make that into whatever I'm going to consume for the week. Like this week, I bought chicken thighs, and I bought ground turkey, and I bought a ton of oranges and some more berries, because I'm back to eating my low glycemic fruits, which are berries. And I am eating oranges because they are so good right now. So those are the two fruits I got this week. No more bananas, because I can overeat them, and that's not something I want as a lifestyle. That's something that I want as an occasion. So this week is clean eating, back to eating foods that are good and healthy and enjoyable, and just making sure that I'm not being too legalistic with it, so that I don't fall off plan and go completely the other way. I am in my size 12 jeans today, and I'm wearing the black ones. I bought light blue, well, not light blue, a regular denim blue, black denim, and white. The white, they didn't have a size 12, so I got a 14, and I have to take them in because I can put them on and off without unzipping them. That's how big they are. So I really am a size 12. And I was looking at pictures, and I'll have to do some comparison of when I was in high school, because I'm pretty much the size I was then, except I had no belly then, and now I got this roll, call it Dunlap disease, because my belly done lapped over my pants. But I would stand up, but I don't think it's gonna show in the camera with the distance like it needs to show. But yeah, that's about what's going on these past weeks, this week. I do want to up my exercise to include strength training, which I did mention last week. The sun is coming up earlier, which means that I'm already looking out the window knowing that I'm going to be outside walking soon. And then I think I'm going to come in and then do my 30 minutes of strength training once I do my 30 to 40 minutes of walking. So that's where I'm at. Things are going good. Have a blessed Easter Sunday, and I will talk to you guys in a week. Deuces.